people to fix that.
I need to call.
Good afternoon. This is call number 2021-26694 in the interest of Zorian Posey. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn. Ms. Posey, you have to unmute yourself. Is she on by video or telephone? She's on video.
She's on video.
Ms. Posey, turn on your video and unmute yourself, please. You must have stepped away. There you are. All right. Raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Angel Rolane Posey. I'm the mother.
All right. And representing the state,
Kara Mitchell.
court will note that Devonta L. T. Lumpkin is the non-custodial parent in this matter. He was personally served on June 21st, 2021 at 12:47 p.m. at 13503 North Thorntree Drive, apartment 235 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He was further given notice of this Zoom hearing. A certified mail return receipt requested, which was delivered on February 18th, 2022. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Mitchell?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
The state would like to call its first witness, Ms. Posey.
All right.
Ms. Could you please state your full name?
Angel Rolane Posey.
What is the name of your child in this case?
Zorian Eugene Lumpkin Posey.
And what is his birthday?
March 1st, 2021.
Who is Zorian's father?
Devontae Lumpkin.
Okay. Are you currently married?
No.
Were you married when Zorian was conceived?
No.
Is there any possibility that anyone else could be Zorian's father other than Mr. Lumpkin?
No.
Are you asking this court to establish the parent-child relationship between Zorian and Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to conservatorship, are you requesting that this court appoint you as managing conservator and appoint Mr. Lumpkin as the possessory conservator?
Yes.
Now, with regard to possession and access, which is visitation, are you requesting a supervised visitation through the domestic relations office?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you requesting that type of visitation?
The safety requirements with the residents.
What's wrong with the residents?
In the past, when I have brought in the child to their environment, I stepped out of the room for about 2 minutes to go use the restroom. Came back. He had the kid in a room full of people smoking weed.
Okay, now this is Mr. Lumpkin's residence we're talking about?
Yes, ma'am. and also alcohol abuse.
Okay. And so you feel like you need this court to order that you do the visitation at the domestic relations office?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to the child support and medical support, do you know if Mr. Lumpkin is working?
He's not.
Okay. Is Mr. Lumpkin a minor?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if he has any other children besides Zorian?
He doesn't.
How old is Mr. Lumpkin?
17.
Okay, so with regard to the medical or medical, how is your child covered for health insurance?
Medicaid.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I will pass this witness and call my next.
All right.
I'd like to call Mr. Barrera. Mr. Barrera, please state your name.
Arnaldo Barrera,
Excuse me, where are you employed?
the Office of the Attorney General,
What is your position there?
Child Support Officer.
And what is the nature of your responsibilities and duties as a child support officer?
One of my duties is calculating child support and retroactive child support.
Okay. And have you received any special training to train you to calculate that child support in compliance with the Texas Family Code?
Yes, I have.
And have you calculated child support in this matter?
Yes, I have.
And what are your calculations?
Calculations as Mr. Lumpkin is a minor, using minimum wage at 18 hours a week. Monthly gross is $565.50. Child support based on that amount would be $99 for child support and $25 for medical support. Those amounts will be until he turns 18 or will be out of school presumption. And the new amounts would be for June 1st will be based on minimum wage at 40 hours a week, which would child support would be beginning June 1st will be $217 and medical support would be $57. Retroactive child support was also calculated at minimum wage at the rate of $18 and 18 hours a week from March of 2021 to today. It totaled to $1,365 minus $200 of direct payment. So judgment for retro would be $1,165 to be paid off at $60 a month to begin April 1st.
Okay, Your Honor, I pass this witness.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Barrera, Ms. Posey?
No, I do not.
All right. Anything further, Ms. Mitchell?
I'll just recall Ms. Posey for a few more questions.
All right.
Ms. Posey, are you requesting the retroactive child support that you heard Mr. Barrera say that he calculated?
Yes.
Okay. And that does include, or it does include you giving him some credit that he's given you money previously, correct?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to uncovered healthcare expenses, are you requesting that this court order that you and Mr. Lumpkin split those fees 50-50?
Yes.
Okay. And with regard to the court costs, do you believe Mr. Lumpkin should be ordered to pay court costs as billed?
Yes.
Okay. You believe this order is in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to approve this default judgment against Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Your Honor, I pass this witness.
All right. The court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.